Hey guys, Simone Fan 101 here, and I'm sorry I'm not doing my video in my normal position, but my remote to my fan, uh, I doesn't matter. My remote to my fan is out of power, and I cannot turn on the light. So I have to rely on a window light for, well, lighting. But the shitty thing is that, uh, you know, I can't put it in my normal position because the glare from the window. So I apologize for that. But this is my NXT Takeover the end review. Great show, definitely a great show. 5 matches, 3 of them were awesome. So I want to get this done fast because I don't want to be holding this the whole time. Um, so ta- the first match, sorry, it took me a second, but the first match was on the it was Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, versus Andrade Cien Almas, who wrestled in Mexico more famously as La Sombra. The match itself, pretty good match. It was a decent match. It was actually a pretty good showing for both Ty Dillinger and um, Almas. I mean, they actually gave Ty Dillinger a little bit of time to work, which I kind of liked. So, with that said, good match. I do think that the ending was a little kind of out of the blue. I didn't see that ending coming because, it just didn't look like a finishing move, or if it wasn't, make it look better. um, yeah, what? I'm
It
record.
works. Works.
I'm recording. Um, okay, that's my mom. I hate it when she does that. Um, anyways, the next match was trying to the next match is was it was the tag NXT Tag Team Championship match. The It was American Alpha versus the Revival. Great match. This blew away their takeover Dallas match. Um, this was a really great match. Both teams are awesome, like a very classic NWA style match. Back and forth action, a lot of some really good spots. Although I will say the Revival winning, I didn't see that coming. I thought American Alpha was gonna have a longer title reign, but I'm fine with the Revival winning. They're the first two-time tag team champions as a team, not as an individual, because that would have to go to Adrian Neville. The third match was match of the night, one of the top matches of the year by far. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Austin Aries. This match was incredible. Great showing for Austin Aries' best match in years. Probably since Bobby Roode, Destination X 2010, or maybe Jeff Hardy at Turning Point. Destination X 2012, or Jeff Hardy at Turning Point 2012. With the ladder match. So, anyways, yeah, there's that. Um, it was a great match. I think with Finn Balor and after the sorry about that. After the main event, hopefully Austin Aries will start using the Brain Buster as a finishing move because he hasn't tried to use it once, at least not to my memory. Not at Takeover Dallas, not here, so maybe on some of the other shows. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It's the morning. Shinsuke Nakamura won with a Kinshasa, which was formerly the Bomaye knee. Why don't they call it the Bomaye knee? I don't know. Maybe New Japan copyrighted it. Um, yeah, but another great showing from Shinsuke Nakamura. I hope the next match is just as great, if not better. Um, the fourth match was a slight disappointment considering Asuka was in it, but uh, it was Asuka versus Nia Jax for the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka defending here. Um, this was a good match. I will say this. It was a good match. What was it as good as Bayley versus Nia Jax from Takeover London? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah. So Bayley, yeah, for Bayley versus Nia, yeah. Not, I'm not quite sure whether or not it's good as Bayley versus Nia Jax. I'm sorry about that. My sister's family just moved in for the next few months. I don't know how long. But yeah, this was a good match. I think it would have been better if it was given a few more minutes because it was only given about 9 minutes. Um, before like really, and I guess in some ways right when it really got started, it kind of ended. Kind of like the Roman Reigns Dean Ambrose match from Survivor Series last year. Except that was bullshit. This was good. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Before we get to the main event, William Regal had a brief backstage promo. Um, uh, and and first we saw Bobby Roode walking by into what looked like his office, and William Regal's just like, and he's like he walked back in the room, and there we go. I don't know what Bobby Roode's gonna do, but he looks like he's starting in NXT first. Main event was Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe defending champion here. NXT title, steel cage match, first ever steel cage match in NXT history. Um, Great match. Not as good as either of their matches at London or at and not as good as either of their matches at London or at Dallas, but still great match here. Um, I love the spot where and I saw a spot before with Booker T at the Hard Justice 2008, like yeah, 8 years ago. But Samoa Joe was on the top rope, and so was Finn Balor, and they were both trying to climb out the cage. Samoa Joe hit a jumping Insaguri on Balor, and he fell well. Balor did, and Joe of course did too. Let's see, both of them hit their finishers. You know, Balor with the coup de grace, Joe with the muscle buster. Balor tried to hit the Bloody Sunday move. I forget what his. I think it's like a 1916 is the move, but I just remember it as Bloody Sunday. The finish came when both were on the top. Balor was almost out, but then Joe grabbed Balor's head, rammed it against the steel cage, and then set him up for a middle rope muscle buster, a big one. So, and, middle rope, top rope, muscle buster, 1, 2, 3, Samoa Joe is still your NXT champion. So what did I think of the show? Well, I thought it was a great show. I thought that all the wrestlers did as best as they could with what they had. And it wasn't as good as Dallas or Brooklyn, but that was a little unrealistic, especially Dallas. That was unrealistic. But the show is great. Check it out. It yet again blows over most WWE pay-per-views. Money in the Bank. I cannot see Money in the Bank topping this one, but maybe they can with the match card they have. So with that said, guys, next video you will see my Slammiversary predictions for Slammiversary this Sunday. Until then, later, guys.